This is our micro garden. That's what I've aptly named it because it's kind of small. Actually, we made it a little bit bigger this year. I expanded it 5 feet down on the end. Some of the stuff we wanted to grow takes up a lot more space than we had. So, the need to bump it out. I gained 120 square feet by bumping it down. So hopefully we'll get some more room for some vine type vegetables, some squash, cucumbers, cantaloupe maybe. So what I did was I took the garden that looked like this, and I made it into the garden that looks like this. It wasn't all that hard to do. I had to take the supports off the corners, move everything down 5 feet. Some of the measurements were a little bit critical because the way the supports are cut already, certain angles I made. I had to reuse the corner posts again because of the holes I drilled in there. I don't know how many of you have tried to drill posts like this, but they're made of hard metal. I ruined a lot of drill bits trying to get through them. Let's look at some video that I made when I put this thing together. I'll show you what I did. One of the things I did when I put this fence on is I used zip ties to hold these little support poles on here. Just a temporary arrangement to begin with, but it ended up being semi-permanent. Little did I know the squirrels would enjoy chewing through the plastic, which they did on about half of them. Okay, the supports are disconnected now. And they just lay in here. They lay against the other post at the bottom. There's not a big problem with them. Probably don't even need them. I'll put them in for extra security. Corner post is kind of weak. I like to push it out and make the fence taut. Okay, we've got a little bit of progress here. Got the corner posts out. We have all the clip ties off the fence. We have our new fence line marked out. Fence driver ready. And we're getting ready to put in some posts. Time to get the $35 rototiller out. Care of Craigslist. What I'm doing here is just pulling the fence tight, making it taut again. I'm wrapping it around the corner and lets it hold until I can get it secured a little bit better. Just working my way down a little bit at a time, making it tight, and just moving on. Okay, now I'm rolling out the fence, get the right length to cut it. Here's where I join the fence back together. I just cut a section out and use the bare wire to wrap around. Just went all the way down with it. Did that on both ends, and it's as good as new. It's a cold frame I made real quick last year. Just 2x6s, not even pressure treated, right on the ground. Rectangular shape. And then the cold frame is nothing but particle board that I threw together. It's got a brace down the middle. Lid that closes to keep the heat in. Of course the lid is on hinges so it can close when it gets cold. Handles on the end to carry the frame away and just leave the raised bed. Has some early lettuce planted in there. Seems to be doing well. I put some insulation in it. Not sure if that helps any. I've never had anything freeze in there. It's been down to the low 20s. Top just flips down like that. Comes right back up. 2 hinges on the back. I just have it connected with a bungee cord right now, as it used to be up against the fence in the back. But because I moved the fence over, it's got nothing to rest against. That's okay. Need to come out here and till this ground a couple more times to get all the weeds in. That's the new section there. This is a gate I put together for the garden. It's made out of angle iron I got at work from old bed frames that were being thrown away. Just welded square on the ends. There's some pieces of tubing here in the middle. I'll come around and show you the back side of it. It's not pretty. Some of the welds aren't the best, but does the job. Keeps the deer out. And all I did was to bend the fence around the corners just to hold it on. Just welded the hinges right onto the metal, and then it screws right onto the 4x4 post. I figured while I'm over here, maybe I should try to get this cold frame out of here. I have to keep it open all the time and it flaps back and forth in the wind. It's not really helping it any. Let's see if I can do it myself. I don't know, it's kind of heavy. We'll give it a try. If I flip it up on the back, it should skid along. We are going to see. Yes, it does. And here we go. So we'll take this and store it in the woods somewhere behind the firewood. We'll have it out again this fall. That's it for our garden prep this year. I got some composted cow manure, spread it around and rototilled it in. Planted some beets, radishes, and some dill. I got the cold frame out. Next thing is just more planting, weeding, watering, and picking. My favorite things to do in the summertime. Oh, and mow grass too. Well, not so much fun. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.